Good morning and welcome to the Morning After. Today we're going to recap all about the Oscars that happened last night, so stick around. Hello and good morning.
We got a couple of QU news updates for you. The Student Programming Board has announced that Tiesto is going to be at the spring concert. For the reveal for the Wake of Giant happened on February at the Yale game. Tickets go on sale this Sunday at 10 p.m.
Quinnipiac has warned students that scam artists are now using your phone to try to break into your computer. They claim to be computer tech associates with well-known companies like Microsoft. If you receive a call, contact Information Services.
The Bobcats won the much-anticipated Yale game 3-2 on Friday night. This was the 15th annual Heroes Hat game.
A career fair is beginning held at Burke Con today from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. Business attire is required to attend and is open to all students.
Well, speaking of the Yale game, we actually have our own Kelly who was Instagramming her way through it, so why don't we see how she did.
Well, thanks, Kelly, for that. How was the experience?
It was great. I'm here now, so
Yeah.
made it through the weekend.
You made it through the weekend.
Made it through the win.
Yes, exactly. But Oscars.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the red carpet.
My favorite. This is my favorite part.
I know people really have to up the bar when it comes to the red carpet and the Oscars. I feel like, and you know what? I feel like this year nobody really failed. I feel like nobody really,
Yes.
there was no major worst dress. There was no one that everyone just kind of was like, ooh,
What are you wearing?
what are you wearing? There were a lot of really good dressed people. There were
Yes.
some really, really nice old Hollywood glamour that came up. Emma Stone, for example.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. Looked beautiful.
Yeah, well, she always does. So.
She always looks
Exactly.
great, but with the hair, the makeup, everything, the nice dress, it just
It fit her very well.
Very old Hollywood, nothing too crazy.
Well, it kind of makes sense considering the movie she was nominated for. It makes sense she'd go with old Hollywood for
Exactly. And then also, some of the guys surprised us. Ryan Gosling, he wore ruffles, so I was there for it, but
What about you, John? Would you wear ruffles ever?
Well, actually, I might would. If I was in the mood for it, I wouldn't mind.
for a red carpet.
Oscars, why not?
I know. So up to a little bit, very, very mixed reviews on that. So also Pharrell, he wore a suit, but he had some fun accessories, I guess you'd call it, with it. He jazzed it up a little bit. So a lot of people had some very mixed opinions on that. I liked it. I thought for the Oscars, you know what? For the guys, they don't get to do the fun gowns that girls get to do.
Nah, it's got to be black tie all the time.
So you got to do something a little more interesting. So I think he pulled it off. I think if anyone could do it, it was Pharrell. Some other favorites, Octavia Spencer looked phenomenal.
Loved it. So good.
Beautiful with the gown and it was just everything. Tajane, she looked great with the off the shoulder. She looked really, really good.
What about the ending?
Yeah, so moving on.
Can we talk about that?
What I've been calling the Steve Harveying of the Oscars this year.
Miss Universe actually tweeted at the Oscars, and they were like,
So did
"Have
Steve
your
Harvey.
people call my people."
Call my people.
Loved it.
Yeah, we know what to do. That was crazy, and it was at the end because people are already trying to figure out, is it a conspiracy? Is it trying to get ratings and everything?
Yeah.
And they had blamed it on having the wrong card in there. And you know what? Emma Stone at her press conference, she rebutted that and was like, I had my card with me in my hand when I went up there.
Well, you know what I heard this morning? So I guess for every event or person they call, they have two cards, both on each end of the stage, depending on what side the presenter comes on. So the person must have handed them the wrong card with Emma Stone, because you can see on stage the people are zooming in on the photo, and it says Best Leading Actress. So they received the wrong card.
Okay, so that would hold up then.
But imagine
the claim.
Getting so excited and then.
I know.
I mean, they are actors. All.
I mean, it would make sense honestly for me if they did just do it for controversy's sake, because To be quite honest, this was a very by the numbers sort of Oscars event.
Yeah, it was. I don't know.
I mean, Jimmy Kimmel was a good host, though.
Jimmy Kimmel was a good host.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised when they picked Jimmy Kimmel. I feel like Jimmy Kimmel's just, I don't know.
He's not Jimmy Fallon.
He's not Jimmy Fallon. He just, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of other people that are doing a little bit more nowadays. He does have the late night show, but.
Yeah. What about the tour bus that came? Like that, so they surprised at the Oscars.
Oh, the tourists.
Yes, the
Yeah,
tourists,
like so
yes.
so if you didn't watch, they had a one of those Hollywood tour buses like come to the Oscars, and the people had no idea. So they opened the doors, and they were just in the Oscars.
I know,
Like
how
imagine
cool.
being
Could you
that?
imagine jumping on that bus and then that is what you end up? That is your final
And
destination.
like in the first row of people, it was like Nicole Kidman, Keith Urban, all these like celebs, and I think they
Yeah.
had Jennifer Aniston gave someone her sunglasses.
Yes.
So it was kind of funny. I mean,
That is
at first
fun.
I was like, oh, I don't know how
I
this is
know.
gonna go, but they picked really good like people to be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, we're there no matter what. We're always watching. We love it. Oscars is the Oscars. It'll never not be anything less than that. So.
Exactly.
But all right, so we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Yes.
All
We'll be
right.
right back.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken and cheese for just over $4. Giant cheesesteak subs and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Qcash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
Welcome into Studio 125.
So what? So what?
If you score 40 points in a basketball game, we all know you play Quinnipiac Intramurals. We all know you love to shoot the rock.
Well, if you think that's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard, what I'm about to say, I guess, is going to be pretty ridiculous in your book. But I'm going to say yes, there is a controversy.
Line, getting ready to punch the ball as it lands right in front of another Monmouth player.
Hello, Quinnipiac hockey fans, and welcome to the Neutral Zone.
Definitely St. Lawrence, and I think you're going to see the test coming up real soon.
They might be having a bit of an adjustment issue without that CBS line, but don't count them out.
At High Point Solutions Arena in Game 2 of Quinnipiac vs. Northeastern Series.
All this and more.
Coming up on the Q30 Newscast.
Coming up,
Coming up.
Coming up, and hashtag that.
We are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome back, guys. Now we're going to go over the weather that's going to be up for this week. So today's going to be partly cloudy with the high of 51. Tomorrow's going to be cloudy with the high of 57, low of 47. Wednesday, we're going to see some more clouds as well as lightning, and that's going to be a high. It's going to reach 65. Thursday's going to be very windy with the high of 44. Friday, we're seeing snow, which is a low of 39, so might as well get your jackets and scarves out for that one. But Sunday, we're going to go back to sun. High of 40. Sunday is going to be partly cloudy, 53, and back to Monday will be another partly cloudy, same as 53. So that's your forecast for this coming week. But what about the Oscars?
Back to Oscars. What did you
to
think of Jimmy Kimmel as a host? How did he compare to, especially last year with Ellen? And
I think I think going into hosting something such as big as the Oscars, I think he did very good. Like, I mean, if it was me,
he's a professional, like, late night talk show host, and so he can keep people entertained. I did like that one part where he reenacted the Lion King lift up with the one kid from Lion. That was pretty clever. I like that. It was a little confusing when he had candy falling from the ceiling, though.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't count. Like, I think the free pizza was better when Ellen was host, but that may just be me. I would want pizza.
Yeah.
Because I think something I think celebs kind of talk about too is that what we don't see is that just the process is so long, the show, and they don't have food. So I mean, maybe they wanted some sugar. I'm not really sure, but definitely hosting, I would be a nervous wreck.
Well, what did you think about the content? Like, what did you think of the movies that were even on offer, even just the other nominations that didn't win?
Well, I think the only really movie I saw was La La Land.
Okay.
And that, I thought that was overrated a little bit.
Oh, so you weren't upset that it ended up losing?
No. I mean, I didn't see the movie that did win. Did you see
Moonlight. It is a kind of by the numbers. It was adapted from a play, so it's a very artsy, very theater type of Hollywood motif. So I understand why it won, but again, a lot of the movies on offer this year were kind of meh. A lot of people actually were kind of harping on either La La Land or Manchester by the Sea.
Yes, and the lead actor?
Casey
Affleck. Won.
Yeah, he won Best Actor. Yeah.
Yes. So that's exciting.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I also saw the short film that had the little ducks or the little
Piper.
Yes, Piper won. I was excited for that one because I did see that when I went to see a movie this summer. But yeah, now we're gonna head over to entertainment with Brianna.
Hi guys, so let's get right into it. Things got real bad without the bougie recently. Rap artist Migos and singer Sean Kingston got into an alleged altercation Tuesday night in Vegas. It was definitely a fight night when sources reported that Kingston was kicked and stomped on repeatedly by members of Migos. So no one knows exactly what started the fight, but it took place at the Sands Expo and Convention Center. As of now, Sean Kingston's friend, Moises Johnson, has been arrested for firing a shot during the alleged beatdown, but no further police reports have been reported. Tension has boiled between reality star Caitlyn Jenner and President Donald Trump. Apparently, Caitlyn has had enough. Caitlyn wasn't feeling Trump's proposal to lift federal protections on equal access to bathrooms for transgender students. In fact, according to TMZ, Caitlyn told Trump that this move is a quote-unquote disaster. She adds, quote, "You made a promise to protect the LGBTQ community," end quote. Of course, for dramatic effect and a splash of pettiness, she ended her statement with, "Call me." Now, we all know that the Kardashian/Jenner clan can be a bit outspoken, but no one beats Mr. Kanye West. Apparently, music and fashion is not the only things that rapper Kanye West is leaving his imprint on. According to E! News, the rapper is trying out as many global markets as he can. He started in music, worked his way over to fashion, and now he is allegedly making moves to impact the makeup and beauty community. So Kylie, girl, if I was you, I'd watch out because it seems like your brother-in-law might just come and steal your spot. But that is all for your entertainment report. We'll be back next week with all your favorite updates. Back to you guys in the piazza.
Welcome back. So we're still talking about the Oscars, and I kind of feel it would be nice to maybe explain to some people how they could win an Oscar. Well,
I'm listening.
There are people who've come up with a theory. They've calculated a way to increase your chances of winning an Oscar exponentially, at least getting a nomination, most likely getting a win. Now, the first method to to winning an Oscar is to have it be a true story.
Okay.
Moonlight has made it so that in the past 10 years, 3 movies have won an Oscar that were completely fiction. Everything else has been based on a true story.
Okay.
It also should be either a period piece or a World War II story, because people have said that the median age of the Academy Award recipients or people who vote are 62.
Okay, so more towards them.
Yeah, so more towards them. So A Social Network did not win, mostly because 62-year-olds didn't get social media, but they much more preferred movies back from the mid-1900s.
That makes sense. Okay.
Another one is to really just get Hollywood's ego by having it be about an actor or a director who improved the world through acting or directing.
Okay.
Also have well-known actors and give them big roles. This is another big one that a lot of people might not consider. The standard movie is about an hour and 30 minutes. Most Oscar-winning movies are over 2 hours long. In fact, Lawrence of Arabia, Ben-Hur, and Gone with the Wind, not only are they movies that have intermissions in them, but with the intermissions, they run for 3.5 hours long.
Wow.
So, and the biggest, more or less last thing you should do to win an Oscar is release it in November so that the recency effect can make it so it's in people's mind and there's still media tours going around with its release by the time voting happens.
I'm gonna make a movie now, and I'm gonna make it about, I think it should be about the Kardashians, because who wouldn't want to see the Kardashians win an Oscar?
I mean, 62-year-old voters probably don't get the Kardashians.
But no, we would play it to them. Like, we'll like throw them back, like it's Civil War or something, and or maybe like like the Kardashian season 1. Like, I think that would be, if you ever like just need to laugh, just watch it on Netflix. It's so funny. But I think, yes, the Kardashians, because who doesn't know them? You love them, you hate them. They're everywhere. I mean, Kris Jenner did the pre-red carpet, so she's always on top of her game. I'm sure she's probably, you know what? We should tell Kris Jenner about these theories, and maybe she will make one, and somehow she will win an Oscar.
I would more or less base it, there is one story that actually fits all of these. It's the story of a Jewish-German actor/director who was taken prisoner by the Nazis. Like, it's based on a true story, and it is about an actor who improved the world by staying in Germany when people were willing to give him shelter in Hollywood. So that could work.
Yeah, yours probably. You know, I think we should make it together. Like, we should make our own, and then we'll like come back and be like, oh, we talked about this on TMA.
Yes, we did.
I think I don't know who else would you want? Who do you think would make an Oscar to win?
I don't know. I honestly don't
I think
know.
they should just bring the cast of Friends back and they'll win an Oscar.
Oh, well, that could probably do it, definitely.
Definitely. But we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
It's 9:30 Eastern, and you know what that means. Sports Pause is on the air.
Ball played up the middle. Emmanuel with a little cheat off the puck. Preseason just boils down to going after another national championship and not necessarily focusing on the one before.
MJ, it is time for our favorite part of the show. It's the top 5 plays of the week, brought to you by B&D Deli, home of the Q-Dog.
Let's talk about the first play you want to break down.
Yeah, let's break it down right away.
But the one name I'm going to throw out there is a freshman, Mika Maples.
Coming up on hashtag that. We are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome back, guys. So, have you seen the commercials for Mama June's new show that's coming out?
No, I haven't, but I have seen pictures of Mama June recently, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really watch Honey Boo Boo, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, or any of the Toddlers of Tiara stuff, but I do use the internet, so I knew exactly who she was.
Yeah, and if you don't know, Mama June from Honey Boo Boo and Toddlers and Tiara, she went through this dramatic weight loss, and now they're teasing her new weight loss by having these people like go in almost like a trailer, and you get to see their reaction to what she now looks like. So the show debuted Friday, and people are accusing her of wearing a fat suit to make the weight loss more dramatic.
Wait, wearing a fat suit to make it dramatic, like
So
making it
making
look
her-
like she's lost less weight or more weight.
Well, they're putting like before, like her before is like fat.
A fat suit in the before picture.
Yeah, I guess so. And they're saying that she just did it to more ratings, but
I mean,
I feel like they're almost. I mean, I always talk
any
about
amount of weight loss is difficult. Like I spent a year losing 50 pounds, so
Yeah.
if she can. I don't really care how much, like what the numbers are. The fact of the matter is she's lost weight, so if it's good for her, then good for her.
Exactly, and I guess the show teased that she lost like over 400 pounds. So I'm not really sure about that one.
She didn't look. Do you know her final weight now, or have they said?
They haven't said really her final weight yet.
Well,
but
it is
she's-
impolite to ask a woman her weight, so.
That is true.
Yes, that makes sense.
But I mean, people also love these weight loss.
Oh yeah, Biggest
shows,
Loser was.
like Biggest Loser.
Biggest Loser was crazy, but I don't know. Was there any others?
Khloe Kardashian, because we can't not talk about the Kardashians.
Ever.
She has a weight loss show as well, it's like called Revenge Body, and it's just, I think these shows like motivate people, like so, like yeah, but isn't it a thing that like once people get off like a show such as The Biggest Loser, they usually gain it back?
I've only ever heard of one contestant on The Biggest Loser gaining back his weight.
Yeah.
A lot of them
Try
for
to
what,
like
yeah,
maintain
like it is more about how inspired you are to keep the weight off.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people kind of just lose that inspiration when they go back to their day-to-day and the grind just gets
And they
to
don't
them.
have like trainers screaming in their face,
Yeah.
Jillian Michaels.
Maybe
she
that
would scare me.
Maybe that could be a good way for people to keep their weight off. Just have a videotape of Jenna Michaels just yelling at them every morning to not eat, and that would scare them.
Yeah, that would really scare. I mean, she's also come off The Biggest Loser and made her own like weight loss program and stuff like that. But I mean, Mama June. Well,
Yeah,
we have to
Mama June.
wait to see.
Well, I mean, she separated from Papa Bear this time around, so maybe she could make it onto The Bachelor, which we actually have a package on that.
Yep, Liv's back this week to update us on the Bachelor series.
Hi everyone, so sorry I can't be with you live this week at TMA, but I obviously still want to gossip about The Bachelor, so here we go. Number one, totally fangirling over the fact that Rachel is the next Bachelorette. I am so excited. I hope all of you are too. Also, what's even better is that the producers revealed that Rachel is the next Bachelorette before she's even kicked off next season. Because just like everyone else, the producers are over it because it is so boring. So I'm so sorry, Nick, but this has just not been a great season. And you'd think that after being in this franchise 4 times now, you would have kind of figured it out. But you know what? Maybe 5th time's a charm. Maybe you'll end up in Bachelor in Paradise again. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him at this point because I really don't know if he's going to end up with anyone. We know Rachel's not winning. I'm pretty sure Corinne might be going to Paradise. So Raven or Vanessa, you know, I like them both, but we'll see. Also, though, Vanessa seems pretty upset that Nick asked other women's parents for permission to marry their daughters. But Vanessa, did you forget what show you were on? It's The Bachelor. It is a competition, so Nick was bound to fall in love with a few other women besides you. I don't know why you're so confused. But anyway, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what happens because seriously at this point, I'm just honestly pretty over it. So hopefully Nick ends up with someone. I don't really know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Oh, and the fact that Andy comes back. Girl, don't be Nick. You had your season. You didn't pick anyone. Time to move on. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you this week. Thanks for tuning in to your Bachelor Recap. This has been Liv Dufo, and I'll see you all next week.
Welcome back, guys. So now we're here back with Shanna.
Hi, guys.
And she's going to do a movie trivia.
A fun little game with us.
So we're going to do another game. I feel like Steve Harvey of TMA, even though I'm not going to mess anything up. That's kind of the dream, to be the non-mess up Steve Harvey of TMA. Okay, so we're going to do some Oscar trivia. So the first question, now don't look at each other's answers. Name a famous couple or ex-couple that both have an Oscar. All right.
I think that's how you spell it.
I don't know if I spelled it correctly, but okay.
Okay, flip them around. Yes.
Ah!
He
Oh,
said
we guessed the same thing.
Brangelina. That's Brangelina and Brad and Angelina Jolie. That's unreal that he used their couple name.
I mean, it's what they were.
They are no longer.
Wow, I couldn't
together.
even like remember that.
All right, so that was good. You both got that. Some other ones are Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh, okay.
Kate Winslet and Sam Mendes. So there's a few that have it. I can't imagine me and my husband both having an Oscar. I feel like that
Couple
would be
goals?
nuts. Like, that's insane.
I mean, would you cradle your Oscar more than your children at that point? or-
I mean, maybe. I guess it depends on who you are. But all right, moving right along. Who won Best Actress last year? And bonus if you get the movie.
Best actress?
Yes, last year.
I'm always in these
I think
trivia things that I
I've
don't.
stumped them.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
probably.
I've asked Steph more questions about sports, movies, trivia.
Oh my goodness.
She's always being quizzed. All right, you can give up or make your best guess. It's someone kind of obscure that you might not know. And he's
Yeah,
not
I'm just-
even trying.
I'm
He's
thrown.
not even trying.
Meryl Streep.
And
No,
I'm not even
that's a
taking
good
it.
guess though. So it
When
was
in
Brie
doubt, Meryl
Larson.
Streep.
Oh my
from
God,
Room.
Room.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was oh my God, I don't know how I didn't know that. That
How
was
did you
an
forget
amazing
that?
movie, amazing book. Wow, I'm really disappointed in myself right now.
All right, so what about Best Picture last year?
I know this one.
He's super confident,
Okay.
so watch out. All right, 1, 2, 3, flip.
Room.
Spotlight. Just because we were talking about Room.
Wait,
True stories, come on.
I know.
Oh my God, we just went over this. And I just watched this. It's on Netflix.
Ooh,
Really
it
good.
is?
Really good movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's really good.
Then I'll probably be watching it later.
Oh my God.
Okay, now this I want everyone to get.
Oh,
Best
God. Don't wish.
actor last year. Come on. Don't look at his. This was like a
Oh,
groundbreaking
oh.
moment. Everyone was freaking out. Hashtag finally was probably trending. Ooh, he's even adding the movie, and I didn't even.
Oh,
ask
I
for
know
that.
the movie.
Do you want to spell it? All right, you ready to flip?
Yes.
All
Okay.
right, 1, 2, 3, flip.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
DiCaprio.
Oh, Revenant. Oh, okay.
Capricorn, I should say.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I was like, I was gonna say the bear. I knew the bear. Like that whole.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so that was when he finally won. That was a huge thing on social media. So that was kind of a major moment for Leo. Now we're going to go to when they were both born. So Steph was born in 1995.
Yes.
I was as well. So can you name either the best picture or best actor, either one of you, from that year?
I know this one.
Now, I'm just going to say I would never know this had I not looked that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, flip. Ooh, that was close. Okay.
Titanic?
So Titanic was 1998.
Oh.
So that was close. But Best Picture was Forrest Gump, and Best Actor was Tom Hanks
Aha.
in Forrest Gump.
In
So-
Forrest Gump.
All right, so you were born in 1997.
Yes.
This one is a lot harder. Best Picture or Best Actress?
1997. How do you know this?
Okay. I think I got this.
Okay.
All right, turn it around.
Nothing.
Nothing. All right, so Best Picture was Sling Blade.
Really?
And Best Actress was Frances McDormand.
I thought, huh.
That's according to Google, so
Wow.
maybe you're smarter than Google.
Maybe, I don't know.
So how many Oscar shows have there been?
Oh.
It's in the title of
Wait.
the show.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's, all right, flip. I don't think yours is going to be right. That's how many Super Bowls they've been. That's from the last trivia.
I knew it right as I wrote it. I was like, this is
You were
Super
like,
Bowl trivia.
nope. Hey, you were listening in our last trivia, so maybe for the next trivia, you'll guess 89.
Exactly, maybe. All right, well, that's all we have for today, but thanks for quizzing our knowledge.
Always
Yes,
a
thank you.
pleasure to quiz you guys.
And we'll see you guys next week.